Hello everyone and welcome. This is Paul, and today we are going to put together a quick lower third overlay, and I'm going to show you a tip slash trick so that you can use that in iMovie and as a movie clip, and then we'll go to iMovie and I'll show you how to implement it. And the nice thing about this scenario is that the workflow is pretty much done with free tools. I'm going to be using Keynote, I'm going to be using QuickTime to record this, and I'm going to be using iMovie as the tool to actually put together the final clip and then or video, and then it's going to end up on YouTube later on this evening. So let's jump into it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a new window for Keynote here. Oh, wrong one. Let's get this one. And just going to pick a blank presentation. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select everything and remove it. Okay. And then I'm going to put the whole thing in view so you can see it too. How's that? And then what we're going to do now is we're going to go to make sure that the background for the document is no fill. So that's an important step in the process. I'm also going to, a little tip I learned from Bradley Vinson is I'm going to shrink this a little bit so you can kind of see the whole screen. So I'm just going to reduce it to 50%. So you'll be able to see the whole screen. And it's when it's transparent, it looks black, but it's actually transparent. And then we're just going to create a quick lower third. So we're going to go and create a shape, and I'm just going to use a quick square. Let's change the color of it, and let's go with red. And this will be for underneath my name, and then we're going to go and create a text box to go inside of it. So click on text box here, and we're going to make the text actually white, which will work on our screen. And we're going to just call this let's call it Tech Tips Today. Okay, and that there, we're going to go and maybe let's increase the font size, and let's also space the font a little bit. So we're going to move this a little bit here. So click on the gear and then go and increase the spacing to, I like to use about 20%. And lay that in on Tech Tips Today. And then we're going to do one more text box, and again we're going to make it white, and we're going to call it, we're just using the graphic link, the graphic font today. So on this we'll just put my name here in white, and we'll do, again, improve the character spacing. We'll do maybe a little more than, maybe do 25%. And we're also going to increase the font size to a little bigger so it stretches out over it. Let's see how that is. It looks for a lower third. Okay, and I'm going to create just one more box. Let's just do another text box. I'm sorry, not a text box. Let's do a shape. Do one more rectangle, and let's change the color of this, and let's go with, I've been using Christmas colors. Let's just go with a yellow. And we're going to go make this a little more narrow. Okay, and for today's demonstration, I'm just going to select everything, and I am going to have it all wipe in and wipe out in terms of animation. I don't want to get too complicated. You can go and individually change and alter these so they can come in one at a time. and we can do that in a later video, but for this one I want to quickly just have it, we'll have it wipe in and have it wipe in out. So I'm going to click on the animation button there, and I'm going to say add an effect for build in, and I'm just going to say wipe, and it's going to wipe in left to right, which is great, or from the left, which is great. We can play with the timings after, but that timing was pretty good. And then what we're going to do is we're going to, on the build out, we'll have it do a wipe as well, but this time we're going to do it sort of from right to left so that it's backwards. And let's just preview that, make sure what it looks like. Okay, and we're going to, and delivery is all at once. So that is, that's good. That's good for this demonstration. So we're kind of getting to see what's happening there. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take this and export it as a movie. So we're going to go into Keynote, into the file menu, and we're going to click on export to, and export to, and we're going to export to movie. And for this demonstration, we're not going to need. There's no other slides. So we can set the next slide to 0 and the next build to 0. And then click next here. So this is the important step that you need to make sure. Normally this might say compression type, might say H264. H264 won't give you the transparent background. So you have to select Apple ProRes 444 for this to show up transparently. So we're going to click that, and now we're going to click next, and it's going to ask us to save it somewhere. So I'm going to save it in this YouTube folder, and we're going to call it lower third -4, and export it. And now what we're going to do is open up iMovie. I think I actually have it running here. And we're going to set up a new movie. So let's just get that. Let's do it on this screen here. Get that out of the way. And so now in my movie, we're just going to create a new project. So we'll go to projects here, name is my movie, that's fine. And we're going to create a new movie, and it's just going to be a regular movie, not a trailer. And we're going to import some media. So one thing you can do is you can go and directly pull clips right from Finder, or the equivalent of File Manager in Windows here. And so if you have a movie clip already set up, then you can actually pull it in. So I'm going to just use this old or a movie clip I did a few days ago and pull it in, and it actually has some footage in it. And then I'm also going to pull this new lower third clip. So I'm going to pull this in, and I'm going to put it right. I'm going to put it right about here. Let's say after the introduction to this movie, because I think there's a little intro to this. All right, and we're going to go and click the preview or the play button here, and let's see what happens. Hi everyone, I'm Paul, and this is my channel, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 18. It's Christmas time, and I'm a Christian man, but tonight I want to talk about magic. So as you can see, it all wipes in and wipes out, and you can change the way it wipes and what you can do there. But essentially, you can take anything that you create in Keynote and overlay it on your screen, as long as you have that transparent background set, and as long as you have that setting in Keynote when you go and export it. I'm going to bring it back out here again, just so we can see that one more time, which is if I go and I say export to, and I say movie, you need to go and select Apple ProRes 444, and then it'll work fine. So that's the video today. Hope you learned something cool, and we'll see you again on the network. Click like down below for the video, click subscribe, if you like the content, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.